Hi Capricorn, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com, and this is your monthly forecast for June 2015. Capricornians, it's a very powerful month for you. In any case, this year is a year of eclipses. Last month we had a full moon in Scorpio, and this month we have a full moon in Sagittarius, and that's aspecting a part of your chart that has to do with behind the scenes activities. It speaks about spirituality, it speaks about your higher sense, and it's also a house of karma. Now for a lot of you, they are going to be thoughts, subconscious thoughts about whether they have to do with past, whether they have to do with your family, whether it has to do with influences or people who have really influenced you in the past. And this aspect speaks about our spiritual and our mental health, and there could be a desire, an innate desire to just sort of be on your own, just connect with yourself and just stay away from too much of crowd or too much of whether it is partying or even socializing. You really wouldn't mind being by yourself during this phase. It can also be that some of you could have been really busy, and circumstances may have been such that you've just not had the time to sort of be by yourself. So it could also be that after a long spell of really hard work, this is a time where you would just want to be sort of be by yourself and just spend that quiet alone time. It's a time to be balancing your life as well. During this time, it can be that a secret or a private matter as well may come to light. It can be that something that you have been trying to avoid or not talk about, or it's either a family secret or something that is there, or maybe an issue that has been bothering you, but it just sort of comes out in the open and you have to deal with it. Now on the 6th of June, we have Venus, and she's going and joining with the great benefactor Jupiter, and this is happening in a part of your chart that speaks about joint finances, and it speaks about sexuality. And Venus, of course, she's the goddess of love, beauty, sex and money, and Jupiter is the great benefactor. Anything that it touches, it just sort of expands and enhances. So you're going to be attracted to people who are more intense, people who are I would say, who come across as a big mystery to you. Can also be people who seem quite provoking to you, and you wouldn't mind really spending time getting to know that person quite well. And anyone who comes across as a superficial or a glib talker, or someone who's just seems very casual in life, or has a casual attitude in life, you're not going to be taking that person seriously. You're not going to be giving that person any attention. So someone who can touch you deeply during this phase and help you heal or transform yourself is someone that you're going to be the kind of person you're going to be looking at, and you can be more intimate now. You can deepen your relationship more, and your sexual desire could also be heightened at this point of time. You could be also, some of you may meet somebody who either works in forensics, works in psychology, investigating subjects, and generally it's a time of having a deeper intimacy with your partner. Now Mercury is going direct on the 12th, and Mercury has been retrograde since last month, since the 18th of May, and now it starts going direct in your 6th house, and it speaks about whether it is reduplication, it speaks about delays, it speaks about scheduling, confusion. Everything that has been happening with you for the last 3 weeks now starts getting sorted out. So you could feel quite at ease. You'll find that things are just sort of getting worked out on their own. Whatever errands, chores, your diet, your health, everything seems to be getting sorted without too much of an effort that seems to be getting put. Now on June the 15th, we have Saturn that is going retrograde, and Saturn is a teacher planet, and he's going retrograde till about September for 3 months, and he's there in your part of your chart that speaks about large groups of people. It speaks about little bit of travel and a higher understanding as well. And though Saturn had been there in this part of your chart for about 2.5 years, Saturn has now moved to your next house, but The retrograde during this 3 months time is just a time where Saturn wants to ensure that you have learned the lessons well that Saturn taught. Now Saturn is going to be coming and transiting this house, which speaks about again, you're going to be looking at events, people that surround you, where it is that you're going, what value do your friends add to your life. Your personal goals will come under scrutiny. This is also a time where you will be feeling that your again personal network of people are very superficial. They don't stand up for you, or they don't believe in the same, they don't have the same value system as you, and you could feel that you just there's going to be sort of disdain for it, and you'll just find yourself going through the motions of whether it is being a part of that circle by default. And a weeding out is the need of the month for you, Capricornian. So try and remove superficial social associations, and try and sort of take a good hard look at your own life and the role that you play in others' lives, and consider as to what is it that satisfies you and contributes to your happiness, and it really has to be beyond romance, beyond marriage, career, religion, and so forth. Now the fantastic news this month is the trine between Jupiter and Uranus, and Uranus is the benefactor. He's the planet of good fortune, and he's trining with Uranus, the quirky, unpredictable, chaotic, inspirational, and also the planet that rules neo-technology, Uranus. And the combination is going to be quite a potent one. And this is really talking about your house. You could find either a sudden selling up of house, or just moving of location, or changing a house, buying or selling a house, or moving a city or a country. And it can also be suddenly a good news regarding family. Maybe somebody from your house is suddenly moving out and getting another house. And it can also be maybe you've bought a house, you had bought a house earlier, and you're moving into that house as well. Now the important thing with this particular aspect is that you need to stay flexible, because Uranus is unpredictable and it keeps changing its plans. So don't try and sort of get frustrated with it. Have a plan B or a plan C, but just go with the flow. And also since this trine is really beneficial, try and sort of not stay holed up at home. Try and this aspect works really well if you're out and about and meeting people and networking with people. And so this to make good use of this lucky energy, it's best for you to be saying yes to all the invitations that you get this month, Capricornians. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.